This is what today's show is about. It's about strange and twisted affairs. If you discover, and you know this, ladies and gentlemen, if you discover that somebody you love has been carrying on an affair, that is hard enough to deal with. But it is absolutely devastating when your cheating mate is carrying on with someone you love. Someone like your mom, or your dad, or your best friend, or, in the case of our first story, your own identical twin brother. You can imagine. Okay, meet Jamie. Jamie was madly in love with his girlfriend, Laurie. That's not Laurie. Laurie's backstage. So Laurie moved into the apartment that Jamie shared with the one person on earth that he trusted more than anyone else, his best friend, his twin brother, Joey. So Jamie, you loved Laurie.
Yeah.
I know it's tough to talk in front of Kelly, who's your present girlfriend, but I want you to put your mind back in that place it was when you moved Laurie into the house that you shared with Joey, okay?
Yeah, so I moved her in there, and that was the woman that I planned on being with. It was like my real first love, and it's the woman that I had planned to be with for the rest of my life.
And did Joey know that?
Yeah, I'd even spoke with him about it at times.
What would you say to Joey about it?
I would be like, yes, I'm glad you guys get along, because, she's going to be around for a long time, because we would all go out and have a good time, and we were kind of like Three's Company,
like
in
the old TV
house.
show, Three's Company. Yep. That's what I thought of.
Everyone got along so good and everything, and little did I know, behind my back, I hear from here and there that he's making moves on her, and things are progressing to another level that I was totally blindsided by it. I mean, like, who would ever figure your own flesh and blood, would do something like that to you?
Your own twin brother.
Yeah, on top of that, how closer can you be to a brother than to be an identical twin brother?
How did you find out?
Well, I had went up north for the weekend and do some fishing. She had said she was going to be gone, to her cousins or whatever. I come back, I start hearing all these stories.
Let me tell you, men in the audience, if you want to keep your wife, don't go fishing. Whenever we do an affair show, it always starts when the husband goes fishing. So what happened? I'm sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you.
I was having problems with her, so really it was a friend of mine had suggested, let's go up north for the weekend, get a peace of mind or whatever. I get back, I hear all these stories about, I seen Joey and Laurie at the bar. I'm like, yeah, big deal, So they, and that sounded kind of odd since she was supposed to be with her cousin in that, Like, well, they were slow dancing. Then I found out where they were kissing, this and that. So after hearing all this stuff, I finally went and I confronted both of them right on the spot, and I'm like, have you been sleeping with her or this or that, or the other thing? And they didn't answer. So I'm like, I guess I answered my own question, right? Like, neither one had anything to say, and to this day, they've never given me that answer. And I feel, him being my brother, and now her really being my sister-in-law, they owe me something. I mean, the hell, I was best man in their wedding.
Now, Kelly... What did you say?
I was the best man in their wedding, if you can believe that.
Why'd you do that to yourself?
It was kind of like I think it was a way for him trying to reach out but never saying anything, and it was a lot of the family. The family all expected, well, the twin brothers, he has to be the best man. So I was pretty much shoved into that.
How'd you feel that day when he walked down the aisle with the lady that you expected to walk down that aisle?
Well, there were some tears, and they weren't tears of joy, to be honest with you.
Now, Kelly, sitting alongside Jamie, has been dating him for more than a year, but Kelly, is it not a fact that you are hurt and you are angry because you believe that Jamie still harbors feelings for Laurie?
I know he does.
Tell us.
Every time he sees her, he gets real angry, and he's always in a bad mood, and he'll get in a bad mood towards me. And I know he still loves her. He won't tell me that. He better not anyway. But I know he still does. I know he still has feelings for her, and I cannot stand that bitch. I cannot stand her. I don't know how she could do something to him like that. I mean, he is the sweetest guy. Oh God, he is so nice, and she just ruined their friendship. Her brothers, his brothers.
If we could have left as friends, and something like that would have happened, that could have been reasoned out, but not just, shunning someone, just, doing.
Well, how do you feel, Jimmy, about, and Kelly, Laurie and Joey are going to be sitting right alongside you in another 30 seconds.
I'm just glad she's not sitting close to me.
I've been somewhat calloused by it. You know, I mean, a lot of times, you know, I mean, I just don't say, because I have to see him every day in the gym.
But you're both boxers.
Yeah, both professional fighters. And I've taken it out on him a few times, you know.
I can imagine. But now, the question I ask before I bring them out, Jamie, is, are Kelly's instincts correct? Are you, even now, Mr. Best Man, even now, do you still have love in your heart for her, for Laurie?
To answer honestly, I always will.
So look what this affair has done to this family. Look at it. Twin brothers. Split forever. The beautiful woman he's with now, in her mind, plagued forever by this memory. And now, let's bring out Joey, the twin, and Laurie, the woman that the twins, in a sense, have shared. Here they come. Joey, like Jamie, obviously 24 years old. Laurie, a bit older, 27. They've been married a year and a half. You have a child?
Yes, we do. We just have a child 7 weeks old.
7 weeks. Congratulations on that. Laurie, is there anything that you heard that you would like to rebut?
Oh, yeah. He's a pathological liar. He's good at lying. Anybody that knows him knows he's good at telling stories.
I know him real well. I've been going out with him for over a year, and he has not lied to me
He was
once.
cheating on me half the time we were going together.
He's not cheating
How
on
do
you.
you know? You weren't in the picture.
I've been going out with him for over a year, and I know he has not cheated on me. Oh, no, he hasn't. Believe me, I would have heard about it.
Victim attitudes. And that's what they, why me, oh my God, the world's going to end.
Jamie got over me just like that. He got over me just like that.
Let's take it a step at a time.
Bring him a mirror,
Laurie,
let's
let's take it a
see the
step
real
at a
thing.
time. Hold it, Jamie. Start with Joey. Joey, do you remember what your state of mind was when you began the affair with Laurie? Didn't you know that Jamie, your twin, loved her?
All right, listen, the only thing that I know is my brother and I, we grew up together our whole life, all right? Every weekend he's out at the bar. He's picking girls up while he was with Laurie. When he went up north fishing, dude didn't bring a fishing pole. What's up with that? All right? There was nothing secretive behind it.
What do you mean? He expected you to be with Laurie?
No, all he does is put woman gets notches on a headboard, just like she is. She's another notch on his headboard.
That's
Next
why I've
week,
been with
he'll
him
be
for
with
over
another
a year.
girl.
If I was just another
But
notch,
you're not
I'd be
the only-
gone
you're not
out the
the only one.
door.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
You're far from the only one.
Small minds think alike. We can see
All right,
this
so
right
it's like,
here. You know?
do you believe in fate?
Do I believe in fate?
Do you believe in fate?
I think that people make their own fate.
Exactly.
Okay.
See,
That's why
they've
we're
got their
together.
own little monopolized
Laurie?
world here.
We did not have an affair.
Is it not
with,
true?
well, I
Is
would
it
say
not correct to say that when Jamie went off fishing, you in your mind had already premeditated that you would be with Joey?
No, because he has been on lots of fishing trips and nothing has ever happened. Joey and I were just great friends. I could talk to him.
In your own words,
I
Laurie,
talked to
tell us
him.
how it happened. You tell us how it happened that you came to be with the brother of the man you were with, the twin brother.
She's a slut.
I know it sounds terrible. I know I'm not a slut, so bite your tongue. But as I lived with Jamie, I got to realize he was just too into partying. He wasn't serious about any relationship. I got to know
He's serious
Joey.
now.
He's more sincere. He's a hard worker. He wanted more out of life than what I wanted,
At the
like
time,
a family.
she's seen the real deal. I was working 2 jobs, going to school. My brother wasn't in school that semester. He was working
he
a
was
part-time
working,
job.
but he was partying and seeing
And
other
he
women.
doesn't drink, but yeah, he still brings his drinking buddies home at 3 o'clock in the morning, and abruptly waking us up. You know, it's just,
So?
it's
So,
that
yeah.
still hasn't passed that adolescent
There's
age
nothing
yet.
wrong with having fun.
But then,
Well, when
Laurie, if
he's
you had
young.
decided that Joey was the twin for you, why didn't you tell Jamie?
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know, if you didn't like that
I
about
don't-
me, then you should have told me. You should have
Jamie,
just.
we had lots of arguments, and you know
Yeah,
it. Lots
yeah,
of
but
arguments about
you
how
didn't-
you could
you
never
didn't
spend time
clarify-
with me. You had to go out partying,
Have you ever clarified any of that in
fishing
front
without
of
a
me?
fishing
No.
pole.
You have to
see
beat
that.
it in your head with a fishing
See
pole.
that?
And Joey never
Both
told
of
me
them are
about.
sleaze bags right there. They did
Yeah.
the sleazy things that people like us can't
Okay,
comprehend.
yeah, all right.
That's okay. Sleazebag.
I
but
love
I'm married
boxing, but
with
if
a
you two
child.
go at it, I'm going to start crying. I mean, that
You're
is
probably
absolutely, I will not
still
tolerate that.
I've
You
had
got to
many
talk
knockouts.
this out.
So I could do
people.
another one.
You're going to talk this out. All right.
I'm very
Jo-
professional.
Oh,
I'm good
good.
about that.
That's good. Now, Joey, you love your brother?
Yes, I do.
Isn't it true that by being with Laurie, you have made a rift between you that is as broad and as deep as the Grand Canyon?
It's been more of like an altruistic relationship now, but once he opens his eyes and passes that adolescent stage, he's going to understand and realize that, yeah, he's 100% in the wrong. He wouldn't have kept her. She would have left him. She'd been out with someone else.
Well, then why didn't you let her leave him? Why didn't you let her leave him? Why'd you have to cheat on him? It don't matter because he still cares about you, and I know.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't. It's his,
Oh,
it's
yes,
his
Shouldn't
he
have
does.
hid his feelings
He just
towards
told
me
everybody
on his
that he
own
still
flesh and
does.
blood.
Yeah, I
you know?
know, because
if
he's
I had
quit
something to
lying.
say to
I
him, I would
know
say
what
it.
he would have done.
And here,
I know what he would have done.
Joey, how do you feel about
Put a
the
knife
fact
out.
that the twin, who once considered you his best friend, your best man, still, even in front of Kelly, the woman he loves, professes to have feelings of love and deep sentiment for your wife, Laurie?
Well, it's like this, girl in your lifetime comes by only twice, all right? Maybe this is his first one, and he's going to feel over like I feel of my first woman that I lost. It was my own fault. I seen Laurie, and I knew it was that second girl of a lifetime. I wasn't going to leave her, and the first one made me grow up and realize now it's time for my brother to grow up, realize, put away that victim attitude, and go on. Life, live in the now. Life goes on.
If he loved me so much,
so if
why
I was
wasn't he
mature,
there
I could
with me?
stab everybody in the back and call them
Oh,
victims.
I know it does look that way, but that
Makes
wasn't
a
how it
life.
was.
Live in the now.
Live in the now. I'm telling you.
Kelly, will you be able to go on with Jamie, knowing that every time you look in his eyes that you don't know what's behind those eyes?
I don't know.
That's why we're
I
here.
really don't
you know?
know.
can't go
I
on
want
because
I
he's
want
lying.
them
He
to
doesn't.
answer why they never said anything to me. I asked them,
Answer why
have
you
you
had to go
have you
out
guys
fishing
been
with
messing
women.
around? Have you guys messed around? They said nothing. Am I answering my own question? They say nothing. Okay?
You can go to the bar with men, but
Because
he
we-
can't go anywhere with
How do
other
you-
girls.
Who said I went to the bar with men?
I've seen you at the bar
No,
with
you
other
haven't.
men.
You haven't.
Oh, yes, I have.
Strange
My
and
wife-
twisted
my wife
affairs. This is one story among the several we'll be hearing today. They are the focus of this edition of Geraldo. I can't believe. With new news threat.